Welcome back to another sub goal that was met for the subathon. This is Sonic P-06 infection mode. So if you've been following the channel for a while and you were at the May subathon, you may know that Murray made a soap shoes mod for P-06, but for the showcase of it, he did a bunch of memes for it. And one of those memes was in Sonic's Flame Core, he would constantly get infected by soap shoes, which would slow him down and then eventually kill him if you took too long. This is that, but for the entire game. So what we're gonna do for this is I'm gonna show off a Sonic stage, a Shadow stage. You can already see me slowing down, holy shit. A Shadow stage and a Silver stage, and if this video gets 300 likes on this little showcase here, I'll go ahead and do all stories and we'll see what happens. A difference between that showcase and this showcase is now we reset at checkpoints. Oh, you can see a little bit of effects going on here. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll be able to make it. Every time you collect rings, you stop the infection just a little bit. So basically, rings are drugs in this game. So, oh my goodness, the effects are really cool. I like it. If it's possible, I would love it if, like, uh-oh. I think that's it. Yep. Oh, we were so close. But thankfully, we have checkpoints now, so it's more of a matter of just getting to the end. I imagine with this stipulation, some stages would be absolutely impossible if you didn't restart at checkpoints. So, I think it's really cool. I like the idea. I like the challenge of this. Whoa, I've never seen the loading screen do something like that before. So, we add the super hard mode to P-06. See, I know that you would say that, but I don't actually think... I mean, maybe with it being at checkpoints, it would be completable, but I make the rules and you don't. So we'll see if I add infection mode or not. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I would love it if the characters, like, changed to, like, a hue of red, almost, as they were getting, as they were getting closer and closer to infection. I think their saturation decreases or they turn a darker color. But yeah, this is a really cool idea. I think it's really neat, especially with Sonic, just like how fast you have to go normally. And I love the idea of rings counteracting the infection. All right, we'll go here. And I see the infection coming in. A nice use, I believe, that Shadow's, like, Chaos boost stuff. I don't know how it behaves. Oh, okay, it persists through Amigo changes. That's awesome. Oh, God, this is gonna be really hard, isn't it? I might have to, damn it. I might have to collect some rings. I think this one is a bit much. You mean, like, the amount of time that you have, or something different? What's up, Malik? How's it going? Alright, so I'm gonna grab these. I think it's every 4 rings adds a second onto your timer, and I believe Murray messaged me, said by default, you have 64 seconds before the infection completely takes over, assuming that you grab no rings. I don't remember what the rate is for how much your speed is reduced. You can change all of them in the config folder. This mod installs just like any other plugin mod for P-06. So if you use mods like Photos Plus, or maybe Murray's extra stage tools, something like that, the exact same install process as that. Oh man, Silver's gonna be rough. We're gonna be relying really heavily on that teleport dash, as if that's not what you do with Silver already, but even more so than normal. There are a lot of rings here. I'm gonna grab this, because there's a light dash trail. Hopefully, that'll curb it enough to where we can make it to the end of the stage. This is so cool. Honestly, even with the checkpoint, I was a little worried that, like, restarting... Go, Sonic! We got there. I was a little bit worried that restarting the checkpoints was gonna make it not tense, but, like, it's really tense trying to get to the end, and I love the effects. It's really cool. Alongside the other skulls would be overpowered. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that it would just be too much. But maybe I'll... Whoop! Oh no, speedrun mode kicked in. Alright, let me go ahead and go to Silver now. We're gonna go ahead and do Silver Kingdom Valley and see what happens here. Thankfully, the stage has a good chunk of teleport dashing. From what I understand... Oh god, how do I play this game again? It's been a while. From what I understand moves that give you speed. So like Silver's Teleport Dash or Sonic's Blue Gem are not affected by it. So hopefully, even with the infection, we'll be able to move at regular speed, which might make Silver a little bit overpowered. This is bad. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead. Hopefully this won't be too slow. Thankfully we can, even without ESP mode. That is very unfortunate. I'm just like a little bit nervous because I don't know. Because especially with Silver, he's just so precise that, like, I'm just so used to how his movement works normally. So even if Silver's moving like a fraction slower, it's really gonna mess me up. So I'm like nervous about what's going to happen. And we're gonna be totally screwed if the teleport dash ends up actually getting a reduction in speed. I think his hover will be affected. Because his hover, I want to say it's almost like moves that have a set speed do not get affected like Silver's teleport dash, but moves that have a variable speed like Silver's hover do get affected. Yeah, I can see it here. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to grab this checkpoint or else it's over. Go! Inherit your speed from stats are affected. Yeah, so teleport dash not affected. Yeah, I definitely see the... Oh, this is also a thing that I was talking about beforehand, is that Silver's psychokinesis, when the psychokinesis aura activates for his run animation, it's based on a percentage of his top speed. So if Silver has a higher top speed, he doesn't have the effects around him despite being at his max run speed animation. Similarly, if he's going slower, his psychokinesis will activate earlier, which is what was happening there. Oh my gosh, dude. Woo! Bot infection, we have to keep moving fast to slow down the infection. I feel like that's too easy for P-06, personally. I really do like that they become darker, but yeah, like a reddish effect or something I think could be really cool. Also a better indicator, because especially in dark stages, like Flame Core, it's hard to see the effect. I'm gonna try a castle skip here. We should be, like, fairly not infected right now, since this is right at the beginning of the section. If this were Sonic's Kingdom Valley, it would be a way different story. I gotta keep moving, make it! Castle skip pog, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and go this way, because I don't think I'd have enough speed to make it to the character swap. Yo, Silver, looking a little dark there, bro. Do you get sunburnt? Sonic P-06 sunburnt. Could be the cyber correction effects. It depends on how much work it is, of course. This was one of the earlier mods that were meant for the sub-goal, so we don't want to feature bloat it too much. Oh, damn it. There's that little gap between the bridge and the tower there. Moving a little too slow. Thanks to the Pogs, real deal. I appreciate it. Feels good to be playing P-06 again. I kind of like this game, if you guys didn't know. Alright. Should be an easy win. We're getting there. Again, you can change all these values if you want to make the infection mode easier or harder than it is by default. If I were to add it to the challenge, like the P-06 super hard challenge where I'm doing mirror mode, hopefully. Mirror mode is a bit of a question because sometimes it doesn't work and will probably conflict with other mods. So mirror mode, I'll add it if it works. But then we're gonna do true upgrade lists. We won't even have, oh, I did it again. We won't even have, we won't have the retail upgrades. So like Sonic's bound attack and stuff won't be available. Daredevil ring booster. But because of Daredevil, since we can't collect rings, ring booster is gonna be a permanent minus 20% speed buff. And I think there was one other thing that I can't remember. It would be really funny, but I assume it's not the case that that the vehicles would be affected by the infection. It'd be really funny if they were, though. Maybe the buggy would actually be useful. Dude, poor Crisis City Shadow. Crisis City Section 1 with Shadow would be brutal. Well, I guess there are a lot of rings. I I gotta remember that, because when we did when this concept was done for the Speed Shoes meme mod, which, Murray, is that available on the Soap Shoes page, the meme version, or does it have its own separate page? The persistence through Amigos is really cool.
Nice.
Also,
Stelmo, I heard you are infected. Can you promise not to infect all of chat with your computer virus?
No guarantees, Doomorph, but thank you so much for the 9 months, bro. Appreciate that, Twitch baby. Enjoy the emotes, the purple gem, in fact, and all the emotes that go along with it. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. All right, come on, Omega. Oh, dude, Omega with this is brutal, because he's already super slow compared to the rest of the characters. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Are there any more rings? I don't know. Now with the lightning, I'm not feeling good. Oh, his melee attack is based. Fuck. Resetting the infection at checkpoints, very smart move. Because these levels would not be doable without it. We got pretty lucky that Sonic's Flame Core was possible back when I did the meme soap shoe mod. Nice. I think that was a speed thing there. Okay, I'm gonna collect these rings. Hopefully curb the infection for just an extra second or so. Hey, got that purple gem, my man. Yeah, it has been a while. I've been doing well. What's up, Aproxity? How's it going? Doing good. We released the Crossworlds video. Hey, if you haven't checked out my Crossworlds video on my main channel, I recommend doing so. Folks seem to like it, and other folks seem to be upset about my opinion on the boat in that game. But that's okay. It's the beauty of human beings. Not agreeing. And saying skill issue. Watching all the Subathon VODs, so you're in the know? Yo, let's go. Artist P-06 mod I've done was easily Daredevil. Like doing, not, like Daredevil itself isn't hard if you're restarting at checkpoints, but doing the Deathless Daredevil was like so hard. Being that consistent and having to fight muscle memory with some strats and stuff. Come on, Omega, you got this, buddy. We're gonna get to the checkpoint. All right, cool. Just another little bit of progress made. The hard part here is that the infection's gonna spread to Shadow, and I gotta go across the... Dude, worst room in the game is gonna be even worse. I can barely move. Oh my god, go! Go, Omega, go. Honestly, it's probably worth just taking the death here at this point, because there's no way I'm gonna make it to the next check with Shadow. And there's not enough rings in this stage. Oh no! There are those who think the boat feels like dog shit and those who are wrong. I mean, whatever, you know.
Omega's done it. Let's move on. Yes.
That's true, yeah. It even affects robots. It's that powerful. Crazy. The stops animating effect is really funny to me. That can definitely lead to some good moments depending on what you're doing when the infection takes over. Oh, make it. All right. You know, this might be crazy, but maybe straight would be the move here. Come on. You can make it, Shadow. You can make it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Oh, there are no rings here. Oh, go, 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 go. That was so close. Alrighty, that was the infection showcase. Again, 300 likes on this video, and I'll do all stories with the infection mode. If you want to try it out for yourself, there's going to be a link in the description. I think we're about 5 days behind from when this is live to when this video will go live. And yeah, you want to chat vote on an extra stage or something? No! You gotta like the video for more stages. You almost got 2 free stages, though. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.